My plans for this car. What the fuck? What's going on, guys? It's Brandon back again for another video. It's been quite some time. Some things have changed. I got married. I guess that's all that's really changed. But we do have something new for you guys. I know I was talking about having some sort of other project for the channel. Since the 240's been gone, everyone's been itching and sending me Instagram posts about if I was ever going to build another drift car. Well, I have something to show you. Alright guys, so this here is my 1995 Mazda Miata. It's a 1.8 liter with the Torsen LSD. Other than that, it's completely stock. The car is pretty beat up. As you can tell, the paint's kind of jacked up. And there's some other things that I can show you later, but I couldn't argue with the price. My plans for this car... What the fuck? What the hell is this?
Aha! I got a plan.
What's your plan?
You got your $1,000 car. I got my $1,000 car. I said we challenge. Fan favorite. You can continue doing your drift build that you want to do. I'll try to drift it. See what happens. But yeah, we set a budget and we do a challenge.
All right, sounds like a deal.
What's the budget?
$3,000.
$3,000.
So you guys heard it first. We're gonna do $3,000 car budget. See who can build the fan favorite, fastest, best budget car for $3,000. All right, guys. So I guess you kind of saw the cars, but we're gonna give you a little more in depth of each of the cars that we bought, so you guys can kind of take an idea of where these cars are gonna start at. What you might want to vote for in the comment section down below, which one you think is better out the box or which one you think is going to end up better, maybe which car you would buy if you were to buy a $1,000 car and try to do like a $3,000 budget car challenge. So let me get you started with Mimi the Miata. This is Mimi the Miata. You can see Rob drew Mimi on the hood right there. The paint is kind of jacked up. The front tires, I've just been told, aren't the same. You can tell by looking at the tread pattern there. So that's gonna have to change. Looks like it has some sweet blue light bulbs in the blinkers. The body is very straight though. That's kind of the most exciting part about it. The paint, not so much, but the body is definitely straight. So it's not a bad, bad starter car. It has 159,000 miles on it, original miles. But then there's that. So, story behind this is, for some odd reason, Sacramento decided to get cold, and the top was already kind of jacked up. The back cover, the plastic was really faded. You couldn't see through it, and I dropped the top, and it shattered. So there's that. So none of the windows really work. One definitely doesn't work now because we broke it on the way here, and the other one is slowly going out. So as of right now, this is more of a Jeep slash stay in the garage car because it is winter, convenient. The inside is super mint minus my camera gear. Sorry guys. It didn't start that way, but I did clean it, so sorry I didn't get to show you guys how crappy it was. So it has the 1.8 liter bone stock down to the airbox with the sticker. Some of you guys might be asking yourself, why the fuck did I buy a Miata? And the reasoning behind that is this car actually has a pretty good history. This is the car that I drove all through high school. My first speeding ticket was in this car. I got actually a reckless driving ticket and almost lost my license in this car. And then I never got to drive it again after that. So I waited years and years and years, and my dad had it. And he finally bought a new truck. My dad called me up, said if I wanted to buy it, because my dad doesn't give things other than advice for free, that I could go pick it up. And so I did, and I'm super excited. This is one of these cars that I think I would love to hold on to, unless for some reason I totaled it, because it's a soda can, so it won't really last if it gets in a wreck. But it has a lot of sentimental value to me. It's definitely one of the uglier cars that I've ever owned, but I have high hopes for it. There's a really great aftermarket for the Miata community. My plans for it is to throw a turbo on it and make it look a little better. Some rack offset spacers and a cage and all that fun stuff, and hopefully smoke the shit out of this Saab. So I'll let Rob show you guys around his $1,000 car. I know it doesn't look like it was a $1,000 car, but it was.
All right, so for you that don't know me, I'm Brandon's older brother, Rob. I've been on the channel a couple times here and there, different little videos that we've done, DIYs and stuff. But yeah, so I challenged Brandon to a $1,000 car buy because he bought his car and I wanted to get in on it too. So I'll introduce you to the Subaru. This is the Subaru, my $1,000 buy. Kind of got hooked up from a friend at work. He was afraid that the car was going to break down on him, so he was willing to let it go fairly cheap. The bad things about this car so far is it does have a lot of miles, unlike the Miata over there. I've got over 252,000 miles, which is ridiculously a lot of miles. But you can see from the car, it is fairly clean on the inside. It's a 4-door, so that's always nice because I got a pretty decent sized family, so I can still use it afterwards. And unlike the Miata, all my windows roll up and down, and I do have a rear window. You that don't know what the Subaru is, it is basically a WRX. Saab and Subaru got together in the 2000s, because this is a 05, and made the Subaru. The idea was Saab wasn't doing too well on sales, so they wanted something that was a little sportier, I guess, and compact and a little bit cheaper. So they got along with Subaru and rebadged this car. I'm stumbling. Okay, so it's a Subaru with a Saab front end and a Saab rear end. In a sense, they changed the location of the license plate from what I understand or see. The Saab has the license plate in the tailgate and the Subaru has the license plate in the bumper. But under the hood, for you Subaru guys, you know this motor. It's the 2-liter turbocharged. I believe it's 227 horsepower, and it is all-wheel drive with the 5-speed glass box, I'm being told. They're not a very strong transmission, but who cares? It's a $1,000 car. If I blow up the transmission, we'll find another one. My idea with the car is to pretty much keep the motor stock. I might do a tune to it. I'll probably have to rebuild it since it does have high mileage, so that's going to come out of my budget, which kind of sucks. Cameron and I are going to wrap it and send it the way it is for the most part. We'll see what happens. But anyways, that's the Subaru, or Subaru, or Saab, however you want to call it. Oh, and her name is Kira. If you look it up, it's K-I-R-A, which Brandon might put the name up here for you in some fancy writing or whatever. And that means killer in Japanese. I was gonna go with Bill Kira, which would be Swedish car and Japanese killer, so it'd be my car killer, but it just didn't roll off the tongue as well as just Kira by itself. But anyways, that's my car. I'll send you back over to B.
All right, guys, so basically what we're gonna try to do is over the next year, that's pretty much the timeline we give ourselves, a year. I know that seems like quite some time, but it will actually fly by, and we're not rich YouTubers. We're doing this on our own money, and we have families.
And both our wives are gonna kill us.
Yeah, basically. But we're doing it for you guys. We're taking the lashings for you guys. I'm really interested to see how it turns out. I'm really excited. Like he said, he's probably not gonna do too much performance oriented on the Saab because he already has a 200, probably, or close to 200 crank horsepower advantage compared to me. I got the lightweight going for it. But what our plan is gonna be is after we complete the cars, we're gonna actually challenge by going to the drag strip, doing like autocross event, going to a car meet, letting people do like a fan favorite vote. And also, even though we're setting a $3,000 budget, whoever spends the least amount will automatically win that category as well. So go ahead, hit the comments below what you guys might like to see done to the cars, who you think's car will come out better. What else?
If you want to send us some freebies,
yeah, if you have any parts laying around like a fucking window regulator, that would be awesome.
some cool seats,
or a top.
we'll pay shipping.
Yeah, definitely, without a doubt. But yeah, so what we'll do at the end of every episode is we'll tally up. We'll probably be going back and forth, so each week or every other weekend or so, you'll see like Rob do something to his car, I'll do something to my car, yada yada, you know, like exhaust mods and stuff like that. We'll tally it up at the end of the video, and then once we're done with everything, we'll reveal how much we spent And yeah, if you guys have a car similar to this, then you guys might be able to learn a couple things and see how we did things and be able to do things on your budget, because everyone likes to save money. And thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's definitely going to be a series to watch. Catch you guys on the next one. All right, now go chop off your exhaust.